Hi, Cancer. I hope you're doing well today. Welcome to your December heads up reading. We're going to go over the dates that might stick out or be significant for you during the month of December. If you're new here, welcome. All the info you need to know is listed down below. And please remember to take what resonates and leave the rest behind. Don't make it fit. Okay, for the overall energy today, we've got Caterpillar Opportunity and Horseman Herald of Change. So it sounds like December is going to really offer you a lot of opportunities for some big changes. For the 4th, we have listen to your intuition. You already know and dependent upon free will. So what does that entail for the collective of Cancer, please? There's some fear there. Happy success. So whatever it entails, there's some fear of whether or not it'll work out or not. Let's get the tarot out for this. What is this about, please? Okay, 8 of Cups. So it's going to involve walking away from something or walking towards something that you might want, or somebody might be doing that for you. King of Swords, Page of Pentacles, and Temperance. So there's been some patience there, some angels working, Archangel Michael behind the scenes. King of Swords is very much about truth, clarity, and justice. So it's interesting here. Maybe the fear is that it wouldn't be a solid foundation. The Page of Pentacles is action-oriented, but it is something to build upon. It's solid. It's guaranteed. And I think what they're saying here, it is dependent upon free will, but it looks like there'll be happy success. What would happen if they listened to their intuition? Why is happy success here? Ace of Wands. Something would spark. Passionate new beginning. 8 of Swords. Whoa, all those fell out. Too much. So the 8 of Swords is typically feeling trapped or stuck. So if that energy had been trapped or stuck, it's going to basically reignite the spark with the Queen of Cups. The most love you can feel in the deck. So whatever it is, it's something that really ignites your heart chakra and that you have a deep passion for, but there's a fear surrounding that. Let me get another one of these cards. Can you tell us who or what this entails? Peace, number 23, and here and now, 32. Ooh, that's weird. That's mirrored numbers. That's a deep soul connection. And look, these are both on eggs. There's a girl here on this egg and then like a dove flying over that egg. There's a couple of cards with eggs on the deck. I think that might be the only two, though. No, there's one on Unfinished Symphony, but it's blue. But the here and now is stuck between the past and the future. That would be that stuck energy due from fear. But they're not telling us who or what. Let's see if we can dig it out with this deck, huh? Who or what is going on here? There's the mirrored energy. Yep, definitely. Messages found in songs or lyrics, confessions of love, and tightrope. Need for balance, walking a fine line, or hesitancy to pick a side. So someone that someone hasn't let go of. Very much love related. We might come back to that. All right, on the 9th, it says, all will work out in time. You will soon find truth and clarity. Faith and patience are required, and this is a result of a terrible misunderstanding. What was this misunderstanding? What did it entail? Taking steps in your higher self. This is interesting because this is the same girl. She's facing forward. Her heart chakra is open versus like walking away from something. That is the 8 of Cups energy, like walking towards. So did someone walk away? What was the misunderstanding? 4 of Wands, Judgment, the Fool, and the King of Wands. Somebody went a different way. 4 of Wands does represent deep soul connections, but it's also our home front, our foundation, so it could be something on the home. Yeah, took a leap of faith going a different direction, something that they thought would be a passionate beginning or that they felt passionately about. And now with the Judgment card here, it's saying like, yeah, there's an opportunity for that to come back together. If you'd like for it to. This doesn't feel like it would be anything toxic or harmful. The Robin, incoming news or information. Closing out cycles. Seeing through the darkness and enlightenment. So somebody just didn't see it for what it was at first. Baby steps, one step at a time, steady progress. So that's the Knight of Pentacles energy. So it's just taken a long time for someone to figure it out. I'm going to ask how and why. Why did it take someone so long to figure it out? Queen of Swords, Two of Swords, and the Eight of Pentacles. So they could have been focused on working it out with someone or something else, or just using their career or the 3D world as a distraction. They couldn't see it with the Two of Swords, which way to go. And someone could have been an air sign. If you're an air sign, you could have cut them out too. They could have cut you out without seeing it. Male or female, it doesn't matter. It's just the energy behind the cards. Knight of Swords and the Nine of Wands. Yeah. It was just over instantly for whatever reason. This Nine of Wands is victorious. They're going towards what they want. And I feel like whoever this person was felt at the time that it was the right decision and is now realizing that maybe it might not have been. Let's get one more clarifier for this and we'll move on to the 11th. Between Worlds, yeah. I'll get one more because that one kind of flipped out funky. But Between Worlds is very much the here and now, right? Like stuck between the present and the past. Or the future and the past. All that glitters, yep. Whatever it was glittered until they got over there and realized that the grass wasn't greener. All right, your ancestors are helping behind the scenes and injustice or unfairness on the 11th. And since the 9th and the 11th are so close together, I think that this will probably be related. Doesn't have to be, though. Hidden motivations, professional assistance. That professional assistance screams, you know, your spirit guides behind the scenes. Playing it safe. Hidden motivations. Ooh, I don't know. Was that the injustice? Or was the injustice that someone played it safe? What was the hidden motivation? Is that the injustice here? There's the Two of Swords again. Three of Wands. Knight of Cups. And the King of Cups. Something was not what someone expected. And they did feel very trapped by it. They didn't see the way to go. And this Two of Swords is interesting because, you know, this one, the one that we had on the 9th, she's got no birds. Like, it's peaceful. Everything's silent. She's just blindfolded, blinded to know which way to go. This Two of Swords, there's birds, which I am guessing is like intuitive hits, signs, synchronicities, all around this girl. And she's almost like swatting them away, like, get away, get away. I don't want to see it. And so someone played it safe, and the hidden motivation here is actually their feelings. King of Cups. You know, that is the divine counterpart to the Queen of Cups. But more than that, it's like they feel so deeply, but they are not good at expressing it or hadn't expressed it. And the Knight of Cups, like, that's a love offer. So someone played it safe there. What else to add to playing it safe? Six of Cups, Nine of Wands, Eight of Pentacles again, and the Nine of Pentacles. Two nines here. So it could have been somebody from the past, something that they really thought that they could build a solid foundation and work with or work on. And maybe they didn't realize they played it safe at first and got into this situation, started building the foundation and realizing, like, hey, you know, with the Nine of Wands, still holding on to this flame from the past. Or maybe realizing that pentacles are a much bigger part of the equation than what they expected or wanted it to be, and they're really needing that emotion. Can we add some? Let's get this deck out. What else can be added to that, please? The map. Fate and destiny, finding the way, major life changes. So it could have been meant to go that way, right? Maybe these two people weren't meant to be at the time when they first got together. They had to figure some stuff out separately first. It is what it appears to be, the deck. Magnifying glass, a deeper look, analysis and logical thought. So logically, that playing it safe might have been what they felt was the best way to go. and then it ended up kind of biting them in the butt. One more card. Not for you, number 6. Yep. They picked the wrong one. Treasure Island. A 6 and a 9. They went the wrong way. So Spirit's just saying there, your ancestors are helping behind the scenes. They're going to try to line all this together. Possibly on the 19th. Because we have take a leap of faith and someone has something to say. So what do they have to say? What does this entail? This leap of faith. Teacher and dark thoughts. I didn't like the way those flipped over. Peace. Oh, they were meant to be here. So these were some lessons learned. Could have been the same lesson, could have been something different. But it's almost like somebody's realizing why they went through something and why something happened the way that it did. And all of those dark thoughts are dissipated and they realize, okay, here's the lessons learned from that, and now I feel peace. Why is teacher here? Whoops. I feel like you guys get that card a lot. The cricket, silence, no communication. So this hadn't been spoken. White flag, surrender, giving up the fight. Oh gosh. Okay, fighting the current, go with the flow. Siblings try to flip out. Divine feminine. Sticky note, remembering constant reminders. So somebody wants to explain all this. And I feel like one person has really surrendered and given up the fight and is really at peace. And maybe the other person is still struggling, wanting to make it right. What do they have to say? Thirsty for change, drowning in emotions. Remember how we said that King of Cups really wanted, you know, emotion and love? Look at this. The fire extinguisher. Stagnant love, dying passions, a roommate dynamic with the sparkler. Everything happens for a reason, divine intervention, and the hourglass. Time is running out. So, like, the universe is lining it up to give someone a second chance to state their case, say their piece, but time's running out. Let's see. Oh, they figured it out. Look, we've got the Divine Feminine and the Empress here. 6 of Swords, Ace of Swords. 7 of Wands, and the Page of Cups. Okay. So they're a little bit scared about it, or they're worried that if you're the person that needs to say this message, you might be worried that that person is a little bit guarded and in a protective bubble or unreachable in some way. Like, should I tap into that heart again? I'm just now noticing that little light that's coming out of her chest on this card. So should I do that? Should I interrupt, you know, this peaceful state? So all they need to do is just take a little leap of faith. 10 of Wands. Yep. They can't take it anymore. They're going to have to. 5 of Wands. There could be some competition there. Could just be some internal turmoil. 4 of Swords. There's the Ace of Swords again. So twice. And then the 6 of Pentacles to balance the situation out. And they're the perfect, like, little yin and yang here. You can feel the energy. It's really actually quite lovely. So if you're thinking that this would be somebody that had done something like terribly toxic or unsafe, abusive, that's not this at all. A change in the wind. Yin. Remember how I said yin and yang? There you go. Change in the wind by the book. And yin. So it's 11 and 12. November and December might have been significant here. By the book. That's Akashic Records energy. And look at this. See, this is like a little platter on the yin, but no fortune cookie. And on the not for you, it's kind of like the same colors, the same angelic face looking over with the fortune cookie here. I don't know why that seems significant. All right. For the 29th, giving too much, be open to receive, and major developments are coming soon. So it could be someone's giving too much. Has been the giver this whole time, and now it's their turn. That need for balance is really coming through. I don't know that this is necessarily the same storyline. Intuition and manifestation. So if this is resonating, if this is your story, like your intuition is is speaking to you, is trying to say which way to go and what to pay attention to. Friends and colleagues. That's kind of the assistance, the soul tribe, your friend group. Some of you might be giving too much to those around you. Present power. So that's harnessing the divine masculine and feminine within, but I'm also gathering like that is so much like Archangel Michael balancing out this connection. I know, y'all are so, I get it. I can't help, I channel the love energy. Yep, I do. Look at this. The fairy tale, true love, romance, the lovers, the guiding light, the light at the end of the tunnel. Somebody finally saw through the fog. So the fog's the gray area, and that can be clouded by illusions or issues or unable to see what's in front of you, right? And what happens to fog when you shine a light on it, it makes it even harder to see. But somebody finally can see through it. Now we do have the bitterness card, soured feelings. I feel like that was part of the fear or part of what somebody worked through in order to do that final surrender and release, because we do have release and higher perspective. So all the bitterness and all of that is like been transmuted into the spiritual lesson and being seen from a higher perspective. It's really lovely. I'm going to get a couple more here. Maybe they'll tell us about this connection. Oh, that one tried to flip. Okay. Yep. See, the morning dove, call to action, messages from spirit. Like that's those intuitive hits. The mime, someone is not speaking their inner truth. Marching band, on repeat, constant thoughts. And the banyan tree, strong foundations and roots. So this is like rooted into these two people. Like they're kind of on the same tree. How do I want to say that? Meshed into the same tree, rooted into the same tree, I guess. What deck do I want to use here? Thank you for being here today, guys. We're going to go ahead and wrap this up here in a second. I hope that you stick around and like, share, subscribe, all that jazz. Would love to have you. Now, this is interesting. Wheel of Fortune, the Hierophant, the Sun, the Six of Cups, the Hangman, the Empress again, and the Seven of Pentacles. The Seven of Pentacles is all of those seeds that have been planted. And it feels like this has been going on for quite some time. A significant amount of time. But someone's finally figuring it out and they're ready to, I think, take steps to make that commitment. It is dependent upon free will, but the energy here is very prime for that. Let's get one more to tie all this together. What are they going to receive? Poised. And the tribe. So that's that community card. So this is like very specific timelines for very specific soul groups that have been like poised for quite some time to come back together with the tribe. It's interesting. By the book, here's all these elephants. The tribe, here's all these giraffes. Might be significant to somebody out there. So final advice, please, for the sign of Cancer. Teachability, number 28. So lessons have been learned. Drifter, experiencing life as it comes. This is 55, the farther gate, bold steps forward. That is awesome. I mean, look at that. It's so much empowerment. Deep, quiet meditation and stillness. That's an 11, so lots of master numbers there. And mindful groupthink. And there's a clock right here. So yeah, this is definitely a specific soul group on a similar timeline. All right, guys. Well, I am sending you lots of love and light. I'm always rooting for you, and I'll be back soon. Take care.